So we're looking at this shopping docket question, and it's all very easy when you've got the percentage off. I think you'll most of you would have found that. Can someone recall one of theirs that had a percentage off? What the item was, what the original price was, and what the percentage off was. Has someone got an item that had that? Anyone? Doesn't matter. Yep. Liam. The item.
A t-shirt.
Cool.
The existing price was
$31.39.
Percentage off was 15%.
15% off. Good. Okay. So there, folks, we grab our calculator, or you talk to me. What are we going to do? I'll find my calculator. Maddie, what are we going to do here, please? Looks like that there. 15% off. It was originally $31.39. How many t-shirts gone up? Show my age. Maddie, what might I do there? So we're trying to find the new price. We're saying it used to be $31.39, but it's 15% off. It's a 15% off sale.
Which is times by the 0.15.
Times what by the 0.15?
Existing price.
Excellent. You'd multiply the existing price, so you'd be $31.39. Okay. We'll just try and move that. And you'd multiply it by, might be better there. You'd multiply that by the discount off, which is multiplied by 0.15. That would give you your new price, would it not? Or not? Jordan?
Don't you have to take 15% off 100%?
Yeah, now there's a tweak in things. So we want to use multipliers, remember? Okay. What would we calculate, Maddie, if we did this one here? What answer would that give us?
The actual answer.
Yeah, what would the actual answer give us? What would it be showing us? Let's calculate it. Yeah? Let's calculate it. 31.39 multiplied by 0.15. There's 15% off, and you're going to pay $4.70 for that t-shirt. Does that equate?
No.
What number is that?
That's the difference between the two prices. That's the dollar saved.
That's the dollars off. It's the dollars off that you don't have to pay. So let's go with Geordie's concept there. What's he saying? Maddie, what's he saying?
They'll take 15 off the 100.
Yeah, so we're looking at here maybe taking, instead of paying 100%, all right, try and stay with me. Instead of paying 100%, we are paying 15% less than 100%. Yeah? What's that as a multiplier, don't they? You did these well the other day. Under pressure now. Lee?
85.
Yeah, as a multiplier. It's not 85, it's
0.85.
excellent, it's 0.85. So let's go with multiplying it by 0.85. Okay, multiplying this by 0.85. Clear that off. 31.39 multiplied by 0.85 and gives us 26.68. Does that sound better? 26.68. That sounds a little bit better, doesn't it? In terms of the dollar saved, we could stick with the 0.15 and that would tell us their dollar saved. Yeah? Okay? So when we find, as Liam did there, a product which has a percentage off, we've just got to remember this. We've got to take it from 100%. We're not paying 100% of it anymore. We're just paying 0.85% of it. Okay, or 0.85 is a fraction of the whole. All right. Should we go through one more quickly? I think we should. Yeah? Okay, give me another product quickly of an existing price with a percentage off. Jordan.
Seat pads.
Seat pads. Yep.
$12.
$12 flat.
Each.
Yep. So just $12 Yep.
17%.
with 17% off. Okay. Jazz, talk to me about the process I'd go through for this.
The I can't remember.
Look up through here.
12 times the 0.17, 0.17.
0.17. What mistake is she making? It's nearly there. You're nearly there. Caitlin?
She forgot to do that 100.
Sorry, take. It's meant to be. You get that? You needed to say, I'm not paying 100%. This is what you should be saying. This is the conversation in your head. Is it just me that talks to myself? No? You all have conversations in your own head? 100%. I'm not paying that anymore. I'm paying 17% less than 100%. And what does that end up being? Brooke? 83%, and 83% looks like 83 over 100, which looks like 0.83, yeah? Okay, so in our calculations we're doing 12 times 0.83, $12 times 0.83. What does that give us, Maddie?
9.96.
$9.96. Okay. Can I explain that better? You're going to be able to look back at this, so you can, get the concept. All right. So for those ones, I think what we've got to remember is this process here. That's something we're struggling with a little bit, some of us. But hopefully you don't anymore. Okay. Now, Ben, I want you to talk. You want to be under pressure here because your persistence was so good before. I want you to talk me through what your issue was. What was your product? Cocoa Pops. Delicious. Have them every morning. Just can't. Cocoa Pops. What was the information you were provided?
Percentage off and the new price.
The percentage off, which was 51%. And the new price? $3.99. Now, Ben, we went through a series of processes, didn't we? We trialled a lot of things. How did some of that trialling go? Most of it didn't work. But together, where did we get to? We eventually got the existing price. Okay? Before Ben continues about how he ended up solving this, is there anybody that can explain to us how we can work the existing price having given the percentage off and the new price? Is there anyone that can give us a bit of an idea? Just have a stab in the dark, bit of a trial about how we might have got the existing price. Tani.
Don't you do the new price divided by the multiplier?
Brilliant.
Which kind of doesn't really make sense.
Almost.
The multiplier.
What does it give you? You're on the right. She's on the right track. She's given everybody a start. She's given everyone a very good start, hasn't she, Ben? Yeah.
Don't you divide $3.99 by 51 to get 1% and then times by 100? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Say that again, Emma.
Divide $3.99 by 51 to get 1% and then times it by 100.
If you look back on YouTube 2 days ago, we were doing this stuff. We were finding what 1% is worth, weren't we? We've done this stuff. And then when we found out what 1% was worth, we times it by 100 to get what the existing price is. Is that right, Ben? Yeah. Talk to me about this. What did we get 1% equal? This is why for Ellen and Greg, I wouldn't do this too soon until you've really done some stuff on multipliers. 0.078. What that's saying is every 1% is worth 7.8 cents. Yeah? If that's 1% of it, 7.8 cents equals 1%. What do we have to do now, Brooke? Times by 100. Why? Because it'll give us our total existing, our 100% of what it once was. This is 51% of it was $3.99. Stay with it. 51% was $3.99. We want to know what 100% was. So if we times that by 100, what do we get, Liam?
The existing price.
Very good. Move that decimal place 2 places now. We get
0.78.
No. We're multiplying it, so we're moving them this way.
I have no idea. 0.78.
$7.80. Okay. Our original price, we believe, is $7.80. Okay. I think there was some other numbers after there. Might have been a 2 or something after that. And if you get 51% off of, or 51% of $7.80, you end up with $3.99, and you get the new price. And that's a good way of checking whether you got it right or wrong. Okay. So that's bringing our learning into real life stuff. Okay. Because too often they'll tell you what the new price is and the percentage off. Alright, a lot of shops are going away from showing the existing price, because what do they generally do before a sale, do you think? They actually bump the existing price up a little bit a couple of days beforehand, and then they take a percentage off. So they might take 51% off, but what is it really? It might be taking 40% off, or it might be taking 31% off, because they bump that existing price up a couple of days before, yeah? And then they say, oh, look at us, we're giving you 60% off. And you go, wow, how can they afford to give us 60% off? It's just they bump the existing price up a few days prior. So that process will be up there as well. Now, we had some questions that I wouldn't mind quickly going through. So I'm hopeful that you will get onto YouTube and fix yours up if you need to, because I'll check that. The questions you needed to answer. Is there an easy way of calculating this information when you're actually in the store? And generally, you don't have a calculator. Okay? And Domo quite rightly said, go and ask somebody. Absolutely. All right? You could do that, but not every one of you have the confidence to do that. Who wouldn't do that? I know I wouldn't. I just don't have the confidence to go and speak to someone that I don't really know about that stuff. A few of us probably wouldn't. Is there an easy way of calculating that information? Who answered that, or who managed to get an answer to that? A couple of you. Isaac, what's one thing you could do? What's an easy way of calculating this information when you're in the store and generally without a calculator? And it might not be the actual specific answer.
Use a phone.
You could grab your phone, absolutely. Yep. Will?
I said, like, if it's an easy calculation, like half off, you know that it's 50% off, so.
Very good. What are you using there? It starts with E.
I don't know.
Ben? What is it, Ben? You're estimating. Okay. If we had a sale which had 51% off, just go with 50% off, and whatever the existing price is, divide it by 2. Yeah? If it's 25% off, Geordie, what could we do?
Divide it by 2.
Divide it by 2?
Divide by 4.
We could divide it by 4. Okay? If it's 75% off, what could we do, Tani?
Divide it by
We could divide it by 3/4.
4 times 3.
We could divide it by 4 and times it by 3. Okay? These sort of calculations, remember when you knew your 3, 4, 5 and everyone said learn your times tables? And you went, I I'll get away with it. I'll dodge this one.